why are the Democrats burning down their own cities? What they're doing is they're setting up a scenario in which they've agitated and inflamed the black community, and then pitted them against the police, so that they can blame the blacks for the collapse of the cities, and they can discredit the police, so it's easy to justify not paying them these exorbitant pensions that they've been negotiating. These are unfunded mandates, right? These are the police have always gone along with the Democrat bond issues and all the different revenue increases, tax increases, and everything, because they were bought off with promises of ever more exorbitant amounts of pension money in their future pensions. But they're not paid for. They've always been unfunded mandates that were just going to be pushed down the road. Now they've reached a place where the income that they have to pay even for the infrastructure they already have has now been diminished, and they're scrambling, right? They're scrambling, and they know they're going to take the white liberals who run this system are going to take the blame unless they can shift it onto somebody else, and that's what they're doing. They're going to shift the blame onto the blacks, right? Because they're the ones that are on camera all the time, burning down a small percentage of the black community, right? This is by no means a majority of blacks. This is a small percentage, but blacks are all collectively going to be taking responsibility and blame for the meltdown of the cities, which is inevitable at this point. And the police are being delegitimized because there's no possible way they're going to be able to pay their pensions. And this way, at least they might even come out at some point and say that we're going to remove the pension obligations. We don't consider ourselves obligated to pay the pensions of these police departments because they're systemically racists, and they're the ones that caused the black community to rise up and rebellion against them, right? This is all a setup. And so I think this is happening both at the state. And so if you're living in one of those places, if you're a conservative, if you're a Christian living in any of those places, get the heck out of there before it all collapses. Because even if Trump gets elected, right, there's the worst chaos is going to take place in the Democrat-controlled population centers.